Yay, yes, but for who? The buyers or the sellers? Brace yourselves. So if you want to know whose market is better for buyers and which city in Palm Beach County is better for sellers, then stick around for the new report out for the month of July. Before I go warp speed on each area, homeowners, if you want to find out what's going on in your specific community or just your area, contact me and I can get you a quick snapshot or just set you up on automated sales in your area so that you don't have to guess what's going on with your equity right now. So you can see it for yourself. So just click the link below. And last month, I announced that Boca Raton's 33498 zip code was in a seller's market as there was under 6 months of inventory. And believe it or not, the inventory's gone down a little bit over there. So there's more or less 4 months of inventory. So it's a complete seller's market in that zip. And the sellers are getting approximately 97% of their asking price. And the median days on the market over there is a bit longer at 66 days than it was last month. But overall, if you're a home seller, you should be pretty happy if you live in 33498. Raton in general is also good as you're in what we refer to as a balanced market. It's not a seller's market, not a buyer's market either, as the amount of inventory is just at over 6 months, but under 7 months. And that would put it, if it was 7, in a buyer's market. So median days on market, 51, and sellers are receiving about 95% of their list price. Not bad. And what's going on in Delray? Well, Delray has moved into a balanced market this month. The inventory has come down a bit to 6.5 months, and the median days on the market, 71, with just over 2 months. And remember way back a couple of years ago, when it was just a couple of weeks, well, not anymore. Anyway, sellers can expect to get about 94% of their list price. And Boynton Beach is holding in the balanced market territory of not quite 6 months of inventory. And the days on the market, about 2 months. And sellers are receiving about 96% of their asking price. Lake Worth area is at the 6 month of inventory level. Stats are showing that they are actually getting their full asking price. I don't know, what is that? Is that possible? Did someone drop the calculator? Anyway, this report comes from the National Association of Realtors Property Resource. And the homes are staying on the market a little over 2 months there. And Lake Worth Beach area is in a seller's market. So it's almost 90% of their list price. And median days are showing 2.5 months. Wellington area, inventory has gone down a bit from last month to a balanced market with 6.5 months of inventory and days on the market about 2 months. And sellers are receiving about 94% of their list price. Now going to West Palm Beach, it's still in a full buyer's market. 7.5 months of inventory, but shorter days, only 58, and they're getting about 95% of their list price. And Palm Beach Gardens has moved into a seller's market of just over 5.5 months of inventory with 67 days on the market and receiving 95% of their list price. Royal Palm is in just under 6 months of inventory, so in a balanced market with median days 62 and receiving about 96% of their list price. Loxahatchee is selling at a pretty good clip of about 44 days and in a 6 month inventory level, and they're getting about 98% of their price. North Palm Beach is still in a very strong buyer's market of 8.5 months supply of homes, receiving about 94% of their list price and only on the market just over a month to 53 days. It's pretty quick. And Jupiter, well, almost a seller's market, but just over 5 months of supply, and they're receiving about 95% of their list price, and on the market a little over a month, about 52 days. So there you have it. And if you're a buyer and you have choices like never before and great financing opportunities as well, so ask me about who I would recommend for good financing ways, a good place to get a great mortgage and save yourself some money And should you want to download my buyer's guide, the 8 crucial secrets to buying a home and the 4 most common mistakes to avoid. That's my buyer's market. Sellers get a report on your specific neighborhood, not just your general area, as the video is just to give you an idea of what's happening countywide. So call me, text me, email, and let me give you a detailed home valuation or a market report for your home. And that's even if you're not even thinking about moving or selling for a year or more. And keep watching for the next video to check out some areas where you might want to move next.